Welcome to Starship TV. Here's a detailed look at the classic American television show I Dream of Jeanie. Overview. Title: I Dream of Jeanie. Genre: fantasy, sitcom. Created by Sidney Sheldon. Original network: NBC. Original air dates: September 18, 1965 to May 26, 1970. Number of seasons: 5. Number of episodes: 139, 30 in black and white, 109 in color. Production company: Sidney Sheldon Productions, Screen Gems, a unit of Columbia Pictures Television. Premise: I Dream of Jeanie follows the comedic and fantastical adventures of an astronaut who discovers a beautiful genie and inadvertently becomes her master. Set against the backdrop of 1960s America and its fascination with the space race, the show cleverly blends romance, fantasy, and slapstick comedy. The show starts with U.S. Air Force Captain Tony Nelson landing on a deserted island after a space mission. He finds a strange bottle and releases a genie who has been trapped for 2,000 years. The genie, who later becomes known as Jeanie, instantly falls in love with him and insists on serving him. Much of the show's humor comes from Jeanie's magical interventions and Tony's efforts to keep her existence a secret from the U.S. military and his nosy colleagues. Main characters and cast. 1. Jeanie. Played by Barbara Eden. Character details. Jeanie is a 2,000-year-old genie originally from ancient Babylon. She was imprisoned in a bottle by the Blue Djinn after refusing to marry him. Upon her release by Tony Nelson, she falls instantly in love with him and calls him master. Jeanie is mischievous, loving, loyal, and very determined to please Tony, even when her good intentions lead to chaos. Her magic is triggered by crossing her arms and blinking. Jeanie's real name is never revealed. Jeanie is the name Tony gives her. Barbara Eden also plays Jeanie's evil brunette-haired twin sister in later episodes, known simply as Jeanie 2, who causes trouble for both Jeanie and Tony. 2. Major Anthony Tony Nelson. Played by Larry Hagman. Character details. Tony is a U.S. Air Force astronaut stationed at Cape Kennedy. He is smart, brave, straight-laced, and very concerned with appearances and following the rules. He tries to keep Jeanie's existence and her magic a secret, fearing it could ruin his career. Over the series, Tony gradually develops romantic feelings for Jeanie. In Season 5, they get married, though this plot development was controversial among fans and the cast. Larry Hagman was known for being difficult on set at times and was reportedly unhappy with the direction of the show in later seasons. 3. Major Roger Healy. Played by Bill Daly. Character details. Roger is Tony's best friend, colleague, and fellow astronaut. Initially unaware of Jeanie, Roger eventually learns her secret and becomes her co-conspirator. Roger is comic relief, a bumbling, woman-chasing character who envies Tony's good luck. He often tries to use Jeanie's powers for his own gain, usually with disastrous or hilarious results. His loyalty to Tony is unwavering, despite his selfish tendencies. 4. Dr. Alfred Bellows. Played by Hayden Rourke. Character details. Dr. Bellows is the base psychiatrist who is always suspicious of Tony's odd behavior. His suspicions often center on what he perceives as signs of mental instability or unexplained phenomena. Despite numerous bizarre incidents, he can never prove Tony's strange activities. Dr. Bellows serves as a primary foil to the trio, constantly trying and failing to get to the bottom of the mysterious occurrences. 5. General Winfield Schaefer, Season 5. Played by Vinton Hayworth. Character details. A high-ranking officer at NASA who replaced earlier commanding officers, played by Barton McLean and others. He plays a more prominent role in later seasons and is often involved in humorous misunderstandings related to Jeanie's magic. Like Dr. Bellows, he suspects something strange but never uncovers the truth. Recurring and supporting characters. Jeanie 2, Jeanie's evil twin sister, also played by Barbara Eden, introduced in Season 5. She has darker hair and a sinister personality, always trying to steal Tony or cause trouble. General Martin Peterson, played by Barton McLean, he was Tony's commanding officer in early seasons before the role transitioned to General Schaefer. Mrs. Bellows, played by Emmeline Henry, Dr. Bellows' wife, often appears in social settings and adds to the show's comedic misunderstandings. Production and behind the scenes. The show was inspired by the success of Bewitched, another fantasy sitcom about a magical woman and her mortal husband. Initially filmed in black and white for season 1, it switched to color from season 2 onwards. Barbara Eden was pregnant during the filming of several episodes in season 1 and cleverly hidden with props and costuming. Jeannie's iconic costume was designed to be sexy but had to conform to network censorship standards, e.g., navel not shown. Larry Hagman reportedly clashed with producers and was unhappy with Jeanie and Tony getting married, which he believed ruined the show's central tension. Marriage Controversy, Season 5. In Season 5, Tony and Jeanie are married in a special episode titled The Wedding. This was a controversial decision. Fans and cast felt it changed the dynamic from magical tension to a traditional domestic sitcom. Barbara Eden later said she believed the marriage ruined the show's premise. The wedding episode was produced primarily as a publicity stunt, not a creative decision. Cultural impact and legacy. I Dream of Jeanie became a cult classic and one of the most beloved shows of the 1960s. It frequently reran in syndication and gained a new generation of fans. Jeanie's bottle, a repurposed Jim Beam decanter, became an iconic TV prop. Barbara Eden's portrayal of Jeanie remains a pop culture staple, and she continued to appear in costume for fan events decades later. The show spawned 2 reunion TV movies. I Dream of Jeanie. 15 years later, 1985, Larry Hagman did not reprise his role. Wayne Rogers played Tony. I Still Dream of Jeanie, 1991, Bill Daly returned, but again, no Larry Hagman. Trivia. Barbara Eden was one of the few cast members to appear in every episode. Larry Hagman went on to fame in the role of J.R. Ewing in Dallas. The show has been referenced in numerous modern TV shows, parodied in Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, and many more. Jeanie's bottle is now a collector's item. There was no official series finale, the show ended with a standard episode. Conclusion. I Dream of Jeanie remains a cornerstone of classic American television. With its mix of romantic comedy, fantastical hijinks, and Cold War-era space race context, it captured viewers' imaginations. The chemistry between Barbara Eden and Larry Hagman, the zany plots, and the whimsical charm of Jeanie herself have ensured the show's enduring popularity through reruns and nostalgic homage. You're watching Starship TV. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.